Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are building, actually, well, I wouldn't call it my dream home, although that's probably what I'll end up naming this. I would more describe it as probably like my favorite house. And I built it kind of as like a how if I could design a house, how would I design it? So I think that's probably closer. Like, if I could design a house for me, how would I design it? And this is what happened. This is how that came out. Um, it ends up I think it ends up being two bedrooms. Full transparency, I think I recorded this like, oh gosh, way too long ago. And so I don't really remember um how many bedrooms, but it's two bathrooms and one downstairs, one upstairs, solely because I as a person do not really like to have to walk all the way around my house to get to the bathroom. So we have two bathrooms that I know for certain. Um, and then I'm just putting some phrases on. The shape of the house actually came together pretty easily. I was kind of going for like a whimsy goth vibe for this house. I would definitely describe that as like, I don't know if I would describe that as my style. My style is definitely more like dark academia. But my color scheme is definitely that of like the ace flag. So, very like monochrome with purple accents. Um, and so that's what this house ends up being. It's very like black and white with purple accents, except for the outside. The outside is very purple. Um, and we don't have like this really bothered me, but we don't really have like proper purple out exterior walls, like wall coverings. So I use this one from the Vampires pack, and I think it looks fine. I think it looks nice. We are getting a little bit of detailing on the roof here, and I actually use black roof texture, or black roof trim, sorry, black roof trim, just because, I don't know if you could see it, but the little pieces that I put, on the bigger roof to add like a little bit more detail poked through, and I didn't want to see it, so, we have black trim, so you can't. And then we're just painting the ceilings, and I hate stairs. I hate stairs. And so we are having this ramp, which actually ends up disappearing several times before I decide I will add it at the end. Um, and I do end up cutting that whole thing out just because it's kind of like it's just irritating is what it is. So, yeah, because then it glitches and then I try to do it again and it's just I'm like, you know what? It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. So now we're getting what I now we're getting some like spandrels, and I wish I could have put spandrels on that wall. I did try it, but it gets rid of the wall if you put spandrels, and I wanted the spandrels in front of the wall, and we can't do that in The Sims. So I went without my spandrels, and we end up getting this door from Realm of Magic and these windows. I believe these are from Growing Together. And then we get some ivy um, and some of these little buddies from Eco Lifestyle, I think. Anyway, so I wanted to take this and tell you a little bit about myself, because that's not really been a thing. So, um, what inspired me to do this build was actually and this was a while ago, like a long time ago. Miss Griffey made a build with a ramp, and they used, I think the most common like ramp. It's fake. It's fake. It's not usable. But the best way to do like a ramp in The Sims is with just like a gabled, like half gabled roof piece. And Griffey did that. And so I saw that and I was like, that would be really fun um to do. So then I started doing it, and then I was like, actually, you know what would be really fun is to just make like my house. Like if I could design a house, what would it look like? And this is what it looks like. Um, so because I do use um well, I don't even know what to call them. Um, because they're yes, they're assistive devices, but I don't know. I feel weird calling them that. Anyway, so um we have so I have a ramp leading up to the house, and then ideally, so I can't go upstairs. That's just not like a thing that I do. So I wish I could have put an elevator, because frankly, I would want an elevator in my house. If I was building a house, we would have an elevator. But we can't do that in The Sims, so I have stairs. Which is really unfortunate because that means that I can't get upstairs, but you know what? Um, it is what it is. In The Sims, I don't have a wheelchair. In The Sims, I don't have crutches. I am a fully able-bodied human in The Sims. Anyway, so there's that. And then we also there's a lot of weird stuff in the house that really only makes sense if you're me. And I am the only person who is me. So when we get to them, I'll explain. But um, the reason that okay, so my color is purple. Like that's my favorite color. That is like I don't know. I describe it as like my soul color. Even though I don't think that's like a thing. And if it is, I have not done any research into it. Um, but it's like my favorite. Like I don't know. I just connect with it on a like spiritual level. Anyway, so that's my color. That's why the outside is purple. But also, I am asexual and I love doing like low key pride colors. So that's what we have here. We have like a low key pride flag on the outside and the inside of the house. Um, and I really like it. I think it's nice. So then, yeah. So now we are finishing the outside of the build, although we're not doing landscaping, just yet, but that is something that we will be doing. But we're finishing like the actual exterior part of the action of the like build itself. And I think it came together cute. Like I said, we do have a we will be putting in a ramp or a you know a not ramp. Um, and we will be putting in quite a few things. There was this glitch when I built this where it wouldn't do roofs. Like it wouldn't, you couldn't like go up under the roof and like see the ceiling or like up under the, like you couldn't go down into like tab mode, for example, and see the ceiling, which was really weird because like I wanted to paint it, obviously. If all of the ceilings are black, it seems a little bit weird to have like a white front porch ceiling. Anyway, so we ended up putting a roof there or like a actual room, which is fine. I think it's fine. And then we're just doing landscaping now. And we actually end up having two not ramp things. One to the front and one to the side. Um, and Um, so we're just getting the landscaping now. And I love these trees. I think they are so pretty. And then I am not one for like, I don't know if this was probably obvious or not, but I am not going to be like if I ever live anywhere, either the place that I live needs to take care of my landscaping, or I need to live in a place that doesn't require me to take care of my land because I am just gonna let everything run wild. Um, I don't believe in weeds. They're just plants where you don't want them. So we would probably end up having like wildflowers. So there wouldn't be like a lot of places to mow anyway. Um, and then we get this, and this ends up having this is um like a fake fence. We end up putting I put a real fence like inside of it, but just so your Sims don't like walk through it. But anyway, yeah. And then this I just thought was kind of funny. Not that I would have this in my real house, but we've got like garlic everywhere by the front door, so vampire Sims can't come in. And these are some from Realm of Magic Debug. And I found this trellis or this like gazebo thing. I don't know where it's from. But it's gorgeous. And we put a fountain in there, and then I'm just going through and adding a bunch of flowers everywhere. I love flowers. I think they're gorgeous, but they would have to be like wildflowers that exist like in the world that I live, because otherwise I will not take care of them and they will die. So anyway, we're doing the um like side ramp area here, and it's so weird. It's so weird. This is the fake fence. This is the fake fence that I put inside or this is the real fence that I put inside the fake fence so your Sims don't walk through it. And then yeah, so we're doing the side ramp now. And I don't the area for the side ramp. And we don't put it in until we put in the other one, which is not until later. And then I considered putting like planters, and then I realized that like I don't garden. And so I decided to not do that because I think it's stupid. Like, why would you have planters if you wouldn't use them? So, because then at that point they would just be like for wildflowers, and at that point, like, what is the point? Anyway, so here we are doing more landscaping. And we are doing very purple landscaping. And purple, like I mentioned, is my color. And then I love doing like complementary or split complementary. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. She has a new toy since I got my cat a couple days ago. But I love doing like complementary and split complementary. So we've got pink and purple, and then we also have the yellow little flowers. And I believe I cut out the lands or the not the landscaping, but the floor plan for the most part, just because it took me eons, like eons, you have no idea, um, to do the actual like floor plan. So, yeah. And then I have this weird thing with patterns. So I am autistic, and I'm sorry, my dog just did that. So yeah, like I said, I have this weird thing with patterns. I can't have patterned clothes, I can't have patterned anything. Patterned floors, they bother my eyeballs. I don't even know how to describe it other than that. So, nothing in this house really has a pattern. It's okay if it's like a chair or like a blanket, but outside of that, if it's like walls, floors, anything like that, I literally cannot do patterns. So, we do that, and then I considered doing different um, ones, but they didn't match well enough. They don't line up. So the upper cabinets. So yeah. And then we have the kitchen in here, and this is really dark, and I apologize. It's probably like really hard to see. Hold on. Um, hopefully I get lights in here soon. Anyway, so we have windows. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit lighter in here now. But we have windows, we have the door, and yeah. So everything in this house is really bland, really boring, and so you see the stairs and how there's no railing right now? Yeah. I put a railing and then it just like doesn't appear there. So, I don't know if I leave that struggle in because like I said, I did this like a while ago. And like I edited it and everything, and then I just like forgot about it. So, I don't really want to do a build, so we dug and we found it, and I'm glad I found it because I wanted to share this one. But um I I love like faux plants solely because then I don't have to remember to water them. I barely remember to water my plant that I have right now, and I don't know if it's a he, but we're gonna call it a he, um, is probably like starving right now for water. Well, I just watered him, but I could probably water him again. Um, Anyway, so we're on the bathroom now, and this is very simple. In my real life, I don't have bathroom anything. My bathroom has the toilet, the shower, and the sink. I don't even keep my toothbrush in there because I forget it exists if it's in the bathroom. Um, and yeah, so and like what it I never understood, like, it's cute. I understand the cuteness of doing like a decorated bathroom or like a themed bathroom, but I know for a fact that I would never do it. Like, it's super cute. I love it. I just, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't do it. I would do it and then it wouldn't stay that way. So, yeah. We are fiddling with the clutter on the counter so it doesn't like auto snap. And then we're moving on to this room, which I forget what's in here. Not gonna lie. Um, yeah, I don't remember what's in here. So I guess we'll find out together. Um, oh, it's the dining room. That's right. Okay. We do have like a small games table in the entryway, but this is the dining room. Anyway, I wouldn't use the dining room, not gonna lie. That would solely be for like games. And if I had a game table, I wouldn't even use the dining room for games unless we had like more than one person. If I had like more than one guest. Um, and I never use overhead lights, so I tried to really supplement that with like lamps and things. So you'll notice there are a lot of those. Um yeah, you'll notice there are a lot of those. I also get a lot of plants. In my head, these are all fake. In The Sims, they are also all fake. If you want real plants, you're gonna have to buy planters. Yeah. I am so much better at taking care of my Sims plants than I am at taking care of my plants. Um, so yeah, anyway, we have a lot of those. And then I always have a tree. I literally always have a Christmas tree. And there's this one, which was A's flag themed. So of course I had to put it in there. This is a house for asexuals. Like, I can't not put in the asexual pride tree. Um, yeah, so don't really celebrate Christmas. I only celebrate Christmas for my family. If I didn't have one, I wouldn't do it. But I do love the aesthetic of a tree. It's very nice. So then I get this, and this is like a little console table. It's from Nifty Knitting, and we get This is actually what my current setup looks like. And I really based it off of that. The only difference is that the chair is black, and my chair currently has like a diamond pattern, and I hate it. I think it's ugly, but I want to paint it, and I want to paint it. But that's really hard to paint. It's really hard to paint like cloth, so and fabrics and stuff. So I've heard that you can do it with chalk paint, so I might try that, but like not chalkboard paint, but like chalk paint. Anyway, here is the fiasco with the railing. You saw me place it, and now it's not there. So I don't notice until later, but it's okay. We'll get there. And I'll spend, well, I don't know if I cut it out or not. So I guess we'll find out. But in real life, I know that I spend a lot of time doing that, and like fixing it. So, or trying to, and it not working. So, there's that. And this one, um, this room, this poor little room, had no space for windows. So I got rid of the fire or the chimneys, the like fake chimneys that I stacked on top of each other. And we put the window there. So now you have a little ledge, or we put some windows there, and then we don't have a little ledge. And this bathroom is, I actually almost forget to put a door. I'm like, okay, the door will be here, and then this will be there, and then I don't put in the door until I almost don't have a door to the bathroom. So, um, and then the blankets, I do have a pile of blankets next to my bed. I should get a basket for them. Um, my bedroom, I want it to be very gray. In my original like dream home, I wanted it to be pink, but I have discovered that I do not like pink bedroom stuff. So, yeah, it's gonna be gray. Not very fun, but it's fine. And then I do get this like patterned wallpaper, and we cover it predominantly with these from the Desert Luxe kit. They are very nice panels, and they come with this little thing. I don't rem I literally try all of them, all of the swatches, and then I like pick the black one, and it's not black, and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, this is where I notice that both my TV got kind of funky, and then also the oh, I guess we just jump up there. Okay, well, at some point we will um, figure out that there is no railing, but there is. And then I'm switching these just because I feel like they fit a little bit better. And I do get a plant in the corner. This one, it's from Get to Work, and it is my favorite. We do get a little bit in the hallway, but I didn't really decorate it because I know in real life I wouldn't decorate it. So yeah, and then here's that door into the bathroom. And we end up getting, it's just like a toilet, a sink, a shower. I don't plan on like having little kids that I would need to bathe, so that probably wouldn't happen. Oh, it's a 3 bedroom, not a 2 bedroom. Cool. So it is 3 bedrooms. So if you wanted to, you can have 3 Sims in here, or 6 Sims, depending on who shares what bedroom. And then this is a guest bedroom. So this is very plainly decorated. It's like the most plainly decorated bedroom I've ever done in my life. And we get these, we do get curtains, although I don't remember which ones. Oh yeah, we get the same ones from downstairs. And then I think we also do the same wallpaper. Oh goodness, I'm tired. I'm uploading this the first day of daylight savings time, so I'm a little bit funky. I'm a little bit off. Um, and we do get blue in here. All of the walls I think stay the same. And this is a rug. It is so plain. Um, we do get a black wardrobe, I think. Yeah, we get this one. And then I get some mirrors. These are from the Vintage Glamour Stuff pack. And just to make the room feel a little bigger. And then I believe I think I should get some wallpapers, or not some wallpapers, some lamps, but I'm not sure. I guess I spend a long time figuring out what painting will go over there before. Okay, we don't get an upper headlight. Really good. Really good. This is my office, or what I wish my office looked like. I do currently have an L desk. I think it just functions the best for me. I take up all of the space on my desk. And I end up getting like a little yoga mat because I'm trying to get into yoga. It's not working very well, but I try. And then we get a paint, an easel because I like to paint, and a bookshelf. Because I used to like to read and now I'm in college, and I have not read like an actual book since like junior year of high school. Um, because junior year I was not taking any like college classes or anything. Um, and so I had time to read junior year of high school. And then senior year, I was taking two college classes. So I didn't really have time to read. And then after I graduated, I started working full time because I moved out. Um, and that was because my parents are in the military, so like they were moving when I graduated high school, so they were either like move out or move, and I was like, I don't want to move, and so I moved. I was like, I don't want to move, and then I moved anyway. So they moved to North Carolina, and I did not. So that was interesting. So I moved out and then I started working full time because you kind of have to when you're living on your own. So I'm still in college. Year three. Would it be year three? I don't know. It would be like something. And I am still working full time. And I'm doing this because this is actually like really fun for me. So The Sims is definitely like my escape. I think it is an escape for everyone. That like I think everyone who enjoys The Sims uses it as an escape. I used it because my I did not particularly have a great life when I was at home. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. My parents did the best that they could. Um, but yeah, anyway. So don't mean to dish on my parents. They did their best. They did their best. Anyway, so we have finished my office, and now I'm going around with crystals, just because I like them. I think they look cool. Not for any reason in particular. I just think they look cool. In my real house, I would want like glow in the dark stars and like clouds, like nighttime. Like I would want my ceiling to look like nighttime, and I would want like glow in the dark paint and stars and stuff on my ceiling, and then have like clouds with like string lights running through it so it can look like lightning. That would be really cool. That's what I want in like my dream house. Um, but we can't exactly get that effect in The Sims, and it's not exactly the same thing in The Sims. So that's not really a thing that we did. Um, and it looks like I did cut out me fiddling with the stairs, which is good because I was it would not be very fun to watch, in all honesty. So we are pretty much done with the inside. I'm just adding a few little details here. And I am going through with plants because, like I mentioned earlier, they're all fake. I don't have to water them. We can pretend well, they are just decorative. And now we are going to be doing the, what do you call it? The ramp. That's what you call it. And the weird thing about ramps in The Sims is that we don't really have like a good ramp texture, right? Because in real life, it would probably be a little bit smoother, if you will. But in The Sims, we literally only have one. So, yeah. And I decide that what if I want to sit outside? So we have some like I'm just doing some like terrain paint and stuff, and especially like coming off of the ramp on the side, and then we're getting some dirt under all of the plants. We are coming to the end of the video now, so if you like this, if you could like and subscribe, that would really help me out, and I will see all of you in the next video.